Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to a brand new video on the channel. Inside of today's video, we're going to be trying to get a win with every single brand new BT21 skin within Power League. So it might be a little bit painful because if you guys have looked at it, brawlers, some of them are the worst brawlers inside of the game, as you can see by their icons. We've got the likes of Edgar, who's going to be pretty rough, Jacky as well. So hopefully it'll be a little bit of fun and I can get some wins in Legendary Power League. So before we jump into it, if you're thinking about picking up any of his skins, make sure you're using the creator code. That'd be greatly appreciated. And without further ado, let's jump right into it. Okay, final round. Let's see if we can clutch up in the end here. To be honest, kind of getting carried by my teammates. They're not really doing too much, but it's more so misplays from the enemy Sprout. He's so weak here. Let's see if we can finish him off in time. Unfortunately, it's just so awkward to try and finish off a brawler with tick. Looks like our Byron's going to overextend a little bit. I'm going to try and help Toonie out. He's probably going to tank that with his gadget. Yeah, I knew he would try and do that. Jeanette, she could have probably used her other gadget to jump onto me here. She's going to keep running onto me. That damage gear is so deadly on her. I didn't even realize it was going to two-shot me. That is just absolutely insane. So could have probably used my gadget to tank a little bit more there, so a little bit unfortunate, but we've got to go back to back here, so it's time to clutch up. Max is probably close to the speed as well. They've got Sprout Walls, so they're bound to get a lot of pressure. Oh no, they haven't got Sprout Wall just yet, but he's probably close to it. They're going to get a lot of pressure just soon. We've got Jeanette with her super. Looks like she's going to pretty much die in the air here, but she's going to get a couple of bombs onto us before flying out. But this is the best time to pressure up. She's literally one shot, so we need to get as much pressure as possible. Sprout, he's just going to try and run into me. We can pretty much get him one shot. That should be the death of him right there. We can try and heal up because we're in a 3v2 situation. Pressure up. She wants to try and get a super. Same with Max as well. We don't want to feed any of these guys super, so let's just play this super passive. I mean, he's probably running the other star power as well, so he's probably just trying to charge that one up. We're going to get him down, so all of it relies on this final round. Let's try and clutch up here and get the dub, so we don't need to use tick anymore. It's like 5 people watching, which is actually a lot more than normal. Let's see if we can get over to Sprout. Not really too much control from them, to be honest. Let's see. We need to try and help the Baron out a little bit here. It's getting pretty weak. We could just hold on to our super load towards the end. Looks like Toonie's going to super onto the Sprout. Really nice super right there. We need to make sure he can get out alive, though, else we're pretty screwed. So we're going to just knock back the Max here. Max is going to tank that gadget as well. So really well played from him, but he isn't able to dodge the Baron super. So somehow we're able to finish this off with a double. Let's hop into the next one. All right, guys. So heading into the first game, trying out Jacky on split. I've already failed a few times, but Jacky on split against the composition should be pretty good to go, honestly. Okay, no, we're not going to run out to the Rico. We need to help out the Sprout down the right hand side, but against the Stu it might be a little bit hard to get close to him, so we need to try our best here. Let's just try and run in, get as much damage down as possible. Jacky against Rosa isn't the worst matchup, not exactly the best, but I should be able to at least be able to do something. So it looks like our BB's going to be able to take down the Rico pretty easily down the right. I'd love to go on BB on here, but maybe Jacky's probably the hardest one. But no, it would definitely be the hardest one to get a win with. So it might be a good idea to do it on a map like this. A lot of walls should be pretty good. Nice from the BB being able to take down that stone. We're just going to push over into the bushes here. Try and get as much pressure as possible. And try and distract these guys off of the zone. We're going to use our super here to try and get the Stu down. Stu is down right here. We're going to buy our teammates even more time. And this is the golden opportunity to get Jacky to that win here. So we're going to use the gadgets, try and get into the faces as quickly as possible. We're actually going to get a double kill somehow, or stop power absolutely carrying us. We're going to get the first round win right there. Okay, so round number 2. Let's see if we can finish off and get this dub out. I feel like this video, it's literally going to take hours if I don't get the win right here. So maybe Jacky's somewhat underrated. I know tanks are definitely strong on split, and considering the bans, I don't know if I showed it at the start, but the bans were like Gale, also Griff, and I think another tank counter, so you can definitely get the tankier brawlers out when it comes down to this map and with those bans. So we're going to get another kill onto Rosa right here. Going to advance our way onto the Rico in from behind. We're going to use our super to get these guys closer. Rico's going to go down as well. Just going to use super to buy us a little bit of time as well. Bad super from the Rosa, and it's going to be really hard for the enemies to really do anything if I'm just stuck behind this wall. So Rico going to waste his super right there. We're going to use our gadget to get close to him. Going to take him down as well. Stu probably going to take down the Sprout, but we should be able to help him out just a little bit. And look at that percentage right there, just the left side needed. Absolutely dominating with Jacky right here. We're going to wait and heal up, wait for the BBs to get as much zonage as possible, use our gadget to get onto the Rico, and this should be GG. There's no way these guys should be able to get a Jacky off of the zone with a super as well. Just 5% left. Let's go. Let's get this Jacky brawler out of the way. The worst brawler in the game. Let's hop into the next one. All right, guys, so heading into the next game, we've got Bull again on split to try out a Edgar on this map. Didn't really work out the best. They've got a Colette and a Surge against us. I don't think it's going to go too well. So let's see. I might just go in YOLO, try and get my super as quickly as possible. I'm using the Stomper gadget as well, so might be able to get some good connections onto a Colette and a Sprout. This skin is absolutely hilarious, by the way. I've not been paying attention to the skins whatsoever in this video because it is Power League. I'm trying to sweat my backside off to get some wins, so we can use our super against the Sprout here. Sprout going to go down. We do get their Surge as well, so although Bull isn't like the best brawler when it comes down to this map, you can still get some good uses out of him, especially if you know how to play him well. So Colette going to get a lot of damage onto me here. Surge is definitely going to be coming to finish me off, really get this Surge off. So we're just going to run straight into him here. I know he's going to pretty much destroy us, but we need that pressure a little bit at least. He's going to go down eventually. I'm going to heal up really quick because of my health gear, so we can definitely press up into the spawn here, but we need to definitely just focus on this right hand side so these guys can't really do too much. So I've got Colette pretty weak. We're getting absolutely melted here. Let's see if we can hide enough to heal up so we can get back into contention for this Surge here. We're going to get the kill on the Surge and just a Sprout left, so this is where we need to make the pressure happen. Let's see if we can get the Sprout down in time. We're going to try and heal up as well. We've got a Colette on this side. We're going to just super on this side so we can get as much pressure down as possible. Surge, he's going to super in. Hopefully our Stu can clutch up, and this is looking like we might be able to get the win. I'm hoping we can get onto that left hand side before they can get on the right hand side. Let's see. Okay, Sprout with a wall. I don't think we're going to be able to do it. Unfortunately, that was so close. I really thought we were going to make a comeback right there. Okay, so next round. So judging off the last round, I need to stay on this right hand side as much as possible because I'm going to get deleted trying to go for that left hand side. I can definitely just pressure up straight away into the grass. All three of them are just going to hide down this left hand side, which is probably a good choice for them. I'm going to try and sneak up behind them now. Hopefully, if you haven't really noticed, we're getting close to our super. Okay, no, halfway to our super already here. Let's try and heal up with the health gear. I can just go straight onto this Colette. We're going to be able to take her down, and if I dodge Sprout shots enough, I should be able to heal up pretty fast, so he can't take me down fast enough. Let's see right here. Nice. We're able to get as much zonage as possible. You can see here, we've already got a bit of a healthy lead. I don't know what Surge is really doing here. We're going to use our Stomper to get down the Sprout right here. And now we're going to stay on the zone for even further. Nice kill from the Ruffs on the Colette. And it's going to be such a good start. So you can see here, I kind of evaluated this matchups that I was going to face off against. I knew that I was going to really struggle getting the left-hand side against any brawler. So needed to at least get my super first, and this is going to be the round win right here. They can't really do anything with a Bull, just constantly healing up with the health gear. Just 6% needed to get this win, so hopefully we can get off Bull as much as possible. This skin is absolutely hilarious. It's round number 3. Let's try and finish off this win right here. So again, going to go down the right hand side. They're probably going to adapt, but Colette isn't like completely the worst matchup. I could have even switched my gadget as well with a healing one, and it would have been pretty hard for a Colette to kill us every single time, so we don't really mind it going up against her right here. Probably going to get taken. Okay, we somehow survive that one right there. We're going to use our gadget on the Sprout straight away though, get the Sprout down as well, and just a Surge left. So let's try and make a flank onto the Surge so we can get some pressure for the Stu. We're able to at least get onto the zone here. He's going to jump straight on top of us. We're able to get the kill. We're unfortunately going to go down, but at least it allows our Stu to, okay, no, not really do anything, but at least we've got a little percentage down the right hand side. We're going to use our super onto the Colette, but we're going to take her down. Let's see. Yes, nice. We can take her down. Just a Sprout left on the zone. Hopefully, I can dodge enough to stay alive here, so that's really nice. Got one Stomper left, so I want to make good use of this one. I'm just going to charge straight onto the Sprout. We're going to take him down. Should be able to take down the Colette as well. Okay, no, she gets me against the wall really nicely there, which was a big rip. Now it's going to be pretty hard because the left-hand side is opened up. We've got a Colette and a Surge wanting to do damage to me. I can't really do anything right here, so as long as we make sure that they can't go down the right hand side, we're going to be golden. So it's going to be a bit of a long game, to be honest, waiting for them guys to make a move so I can just super on in. Let's see, Stu's going to pressure on in here. I'm just going to charge up against the Colette and the Surge. Can't really do anything right there, but really nice flank from the Ruffs. We might be able to get all of these guys down here, so really well played from my teammates. Pretty much getting carried in this final game. Just ain't going to do him any favors whatsoever, but I'm going to just super up against the Sprout. That's going to be Sprout taken care of, and we're close to our super again. Surge is going to get taken down, and there's nothing that these guys can do. I can just sit in their spawn, and they're not going to be able to take me down. Just 8% needed. They're going to take the Surge down pretty much really low here. They need a whole 40%, which they can do. So unless we completely bolt this one, we should get the ball ticked off. So I'm just going to charge up to create some pressure. These guys aren't going to be able to kill me quick enough, but if they do, they're going to be really low and not going to be able to survive my teammates going in here. So this is going to be ball ticked off right there. Let's hop into the next brawl. All right, guys, so hopping into the next game. So we've got Ruffs on layer cake. So hopefully we can get him ticked off pretty soon. Ruffs has got to be probably my favorite skin out of the bunch here. It's so cute, especially his profile picture, which I did have to buy for an extra 19 gems, which I'm a little bit salty about, but the profile picture is fire, so I definitely got that selected. So let me know as well whether you want me to continue on with these types of challenges. I want to definitely start doing these type of things. Like, it's a little bit boring just playing on ladder just with a 6 or 7 skins, so I'd rather just put myself up for a little bit of a challenge and at least teach you guys a little bit about Power League. So Rico is a decent matchup for us because we can just get the super and break open the walls and then counter him. So we're waiting for him to push forward a little bit here. We can use our gadget whenever Swan sneaks forward, getting close to our super here, so probably use that to break open these walls. Let's just use the power up ourselves and look at the pressure that we're able to put forward, especially with Ruff's gadget. I often switch out to this one now. Like before, I used to think it was really bad, but it's actually pretty good for just pressure alone. Like, it doesn't actually hit the enemy, but the pressure you're able to get with it is just insane. I'm not going to get any value out of the sandbags in this matchup, so again, got some good pressure. Just going to use my gadget as well just to keep him down a little bit. I kind of want to heal up just a tick just so I can get my shield reactivated, but looks like these guys kind of clipping me a little bit. We've got a healthy lead as well, so long as we can keep the pressure, because Sprout might spawn trappers. We've got to keep that pressure up. Nice kills from my teammates right there, absolutely carrying me. But Ruffs is definitely a strong pick on layer cake, so I don't think I'll be struggling on this matchup whatsoever, but couldn't really go anything else. I'd get pretty much hard counter. So nice kill from Nicole, a nice kill again from Nicole, but you don't really want to be going all of these squishy brawlers against Cole. So I believe they went Spike, and well, we went 3 brawlers, which Cole just absolutely wrecks. So I don't think I'll be doing anything in these games. Cole absolutely carrying me. So this is going to be the first round right here. Let's hop into the next round. So it looks like these guys are pretty raged up, so should be pretty plain sailing, I'm hoping, for this next round. So I should actually use my gadget a little bit earlier this time around. Just going to keep spamming it until it connects onto a target. See here, Spike is pressured out right here. He's probably going to pop his gadget pretty soon, but nice pinch from me and Max. Somehow he's able to get a lucky shot onto me, but I just really don't get the people that go Spike on layer cake out of all maps, right? There's so many different options that you can go. Just goes to prove, like, some people just get skill diffed, you know what I mean, right there. So again, we're going to pressure with our gadget. Sprout is definitely a good counter to us, so we've got to be a little bit careful if he decides to go down our lane. We need to try and get our super as quickly as possible. Nice gadget from Nicole. He can easily just gadget onto the Sprout whenever he chooses. Should be able to get that gadget down with Spike, and we can pressure the Rico out here with our gadget, which is really nice. Nice takedown from the Max and the Carl as well, getting him pretty weak. And look at that, we've got a nice healthy lead right here. Again, as long as I don't face against the Sprout, should be pretty good. Both Max and Carl have a decent matchup against him. Should be able to get Spike pretty weak there. Unfortunately, didn't get to finish him off. Sprout's going to get taken down right there. I'm just going to use another super to break open their walls, and it should be really hard for the enemies to do pretty much anything. So Carl should be able to be aggressive and maybe get that super. But maybe I should have actually held it and broke up our own walls. Gonna get a little bit weak here. Looks like Cole's gonna pressure the Sprout. Nothing the Sprout can even do, even if he gets a really nice wall. For the most part, Cole's probably gonna manipulate his way around it and get the kill. So nice from the Cole, absolutely carrying us. A nice takedown again from him, and it's looking like it should be a double. I don't want to jinx it just yet, but this is looking pretty plain sailing. So we can just run up to the Rico. He's probably going to get a nice super. He doesn't even get his super off in time. 20 seconds. This is GG. It's another easy win for us. And so yeah, it's going to be Ruffs right there. Let's hop into the next game. Alright guys, so heading into the next game then. So we've got Sneaky Fields with Bibi. Not the best matchup. They did go as Spike though, which might be a little bit hard for us to go against, but they could have gone a much harder counter like a Gale. So I'm definitely glad they didn't go that one. So I'm using the home run star power this time around, just so I can get extra speed in the grass. So it's a little bit more annoying for the enemies to deal with. Looks like the Spike's going to use super on himself, which isn't going to cut him enough here, but that surge gadget is definitely going to tear us apart, because it tanks literally a full shot of us. Normally we can basically two-shot him, but every time he pops that gadget, it's going to be a little bit harder to take him down. So we can just run up on these guys right here. Let's try and heal up a little bit. Let's try and get into the grass. I mean, the Spike is definitely causing us some good problems right here. Hoping our Sandy can at least hold out just a little bit longer, so we can push out right here. Surge is going to delete us, and we haven't even got one swinging whatsoever. It was definitely a bad choice to go BB. I was kind of waiting for the Surge. He does have his super, so we're going to try and hit him back. I'm going to use our super right here to get a little bit more pressure, and that should be the kill on him at least, so that's really nice. Bo's trying to clip us down. Just 29 seconds left to try and get another goal. Unfortunately, we gave him the ball, which is definitely not what you want to be doing, especially on a map like Sneaky Field. So now we need a team wipe, and then we can potentially score right here. So Spike with a super. Let's try and pressure up on the Surge. Surge is pretty weak. We've got some bow mines in the corner as well. So this isn't looking exactly the brightest, but maybe I can get... Okay, no. Hopefully the Leon can pass the ball out to the Sandy. This might be a goal. Okay, so round number 2. I'm hoping we get a better start this time around. Just going to pop my gadget straight away, run into these guys' faces. Hopefully we can get some good bush control. So they go much better this time around. We can't get spawn traps out. So it's basically GG as we learned from that first round. So Bo kind of clipping us up a little bit here. Let's try and heal up, not burn our gadgets straight away as well, because that's going to be our lifeline to try and get some pressure. Nice pressure from the Leon here. We're going to pass this over, and this might be a goal opportunity. Okay, I'm going to pop my gadget now because we're in a perfect opportunity to get some good pressure here. Let's see, we're going to pop our bubble here, and it's a 1v3. This should be a goal if our teammates do not mess this about. Really nice right there. So you can see with a tank, as long as you're getting in the grass, even with a bad brawler like Bibi, you might be able to get some good results. So we're going to pop our gadget again right here. We've got some good pressure because of a Sandy, and look at this, we're able to walk through pretty much plain sailing. So I'm just going to jump in on the Leon, probably going to take him down, but Sandy looks like he's been sneaky. He's going to get the goal right there, so we're going to level it up 1-1. Let's hop into the final round. Okay, so going into the final round, I honestly need to give up in round number 1 because of how badly we got destroyed, but as you've seen, a glimmer of hope in that first round. So let's pass the ball over this side. We want the ball away from that Surge ASAP. Let's try and hide behind the walls as much as possible here. But again, we can pretty much two-swipe any brawler, so that's what we can remember. We're going to just pop our gadget here so we can continue with the aggression. Looks like we're going to get these guys backed up into the corner. We're going to miss our swings quite a lot, though, because we're really trash BB. So I apologize for the poor gameplay, because it has to be my hardest brawler to play for sure. I just cannot understand this brawler to get the best value out of it. So I don't want to trip those mines just yet, because breaking open the map is going to be disastrous for us. We're going to pop our super against the Spike. A little bit of a bad bubble, but that should be the goal right there. I'm just going to pop my gadget just to make sure. I think that actually kept us alive as well, but I wanted to make sure we at least got a goal there. So really nice. Mine's also gone as well, because obviously the goal's going to reset it. We've got a Surge probably running into our faces. We somehow get him down, which was really nice, because if that Surge got the kill, got control, would have been pretty screwed. So getting close to bubble here, I'm going to try and keep this pressure for as long as possible. We're going to sneak out of this grass straight away here, try and get him down as soon as possible. He's probably going to pop his gadget anytime soon. Okay, no, we can heal up just a little bit here. Looks like I can probably get this bow down. Okay, no, I could just run into his mines. That was probably a bit of a bad play. Should have probably kept in the grass, kept control, but let's see if our teammates can clutch up. Looks like we're going to pass over to the Surge. Nice kill from the Sandy, and I think that's going to do just enough to keep us alive here. So let's corner the ball. It's going to be really hard for these guys to get the ball out of the corner. Looks like I can probably get this Spike down. Honestly, let's see. Oh, so close. Doesn't look in the greatest, but we might be able to hold on for just long enough. So Surge, he's going to be running up. He's going to jump on us. So I don't think that's going to do anything. Well, we're not going to be able to do anything to that. I'm hoping my teammates can do something really nice from Sandy. And wow, that play alone, I think, has just basically won us the game, unless they get a miracle goal right here. So that's going to be the win right there. Absolutely insane carries from my teammates. So let's hop into the next one. All right, guys, so heading into our second to last game. Hopefully, we just needed Sandy and Edgar to tick it all off. And this has to be probably my favorite skin out of them all. I just absolutely love the vibes of this skin. And the super, it has to be the best looking thing in the game. It's so cool, especially with all its effects. So against Tara, should have a decent matchup. That's why I actually went to Sandy, just because Sandy actually counters Tara. So should be able to win that matchup pretty much all of the time here. So it looks like Surge is on our lane over here. Let's try and sneak up as much as possible. We have got a gadget in case he does manage to get up close. So we're kind of waiting for that one. We're going to pop the gadget right there. Unfortunately, we should have used our gadget just before to give us a little bit of time, but his power Surge gadget is just so incredibly broken. It's so frustrating to face off against that every single time. So we're going to try and sneak up against the Tara here. Nice kill from our bow here, and we're able to get into the grass. So let's try and sneak in as quickly as possible here against the Surge. Probably going to get taken down though, because again, that gadget, I just going to have to wait until all of those gadgets are out, because there's just no way I can beat him in a 1v1. So nice kill there to get down 2 of them. He's got no more gadgets left, so this is where I know for sure I can take him down. I'm just going to push into the grass as quickly as possible. We're going to try and use the stun against one of these guys. Lola's going to pretty much shred me here, so I've got to be a little bit careful. Going to use the stun on her now. Going to get taken down, but we do have a super again, and the super on Ring of Fire is just so good. It gets literally control of the entire middle, but I don't think I really need it. My teammates are pretty much carrying me here. Nice kill from the spike right here. I'm just going to use it to get a little bit more pressure. It's going to allow me just to run through the middle. It's going to be surged down right there, and I could just use a stun on the Tara, and there should be no time for these guys to come back. I mean, that was a nice kill from the Tara somehow, but look at this, 100% absolutely dominating. Let's hop into the next one. Let's see, I can probably get her killed right there, so let's be a bit careful, especially against the Sandy with his speed gear. You know, he's going to be able to just burst out that bush really quick, but they've already got 40% on the zone, which is really bad, so I need to start cycling my supers right now, else it's going to be a long game. So let's try and sneak up against this Tara. She's got her super right here, so I did stun her. Don't think in time, I'm not really playing the best Sandy whatsoever. I don't think I remember the time where I actually played Sandy before. I always just go away from Sandy because it's a really boring brawler, but maybe with his skin I'll have to start playing it a lot more. So it looks like I should be able to get Tara pretty weak here. Just 2 more shots to finish off the kill. Let's see, nice curveball kill, completely skillful from the spike there. Just going to pop the gadget on the Lola so I can buy us a little bit more time. Got some gadgets left on the surge, so got to be careful of that one. Looks like Tara's going to walk into that mine, so really nice. She's got super on respawn, but with our super we should be able to keep our distance long enough. Let's keep popping this pin because it's absolutely beautiful. Should be able to get rid of that surge gadget as well, and this super is going to allow us to push up. Tara's just going to put a blind pull out there. That was kind of wild. It did somehow get 2 of us, but I would never advise just blindly throwing your super out. I'll just definitely wait till you know where the enemies are. Really need 4 shots to kill the Tara, so should be able to... Okay, just missing out on that one again. She does another blind pull, which isn't going to work. A bit of a panic one, and we only need 1 more shot to our super, and that should be full zone control right here. So Surge probably going to jump on him here. We're kind of waiting for him to make his move. Nice kills from the bow and the spike right here. So kind of getting carried in this final game. Just going to use my super to try and get a bit more control. Just 10% needed, and it should be pretty much GG here. No way these guys can make a comeback. So that's going to be a pretty straightforward win with this Sandy. Let's hop into the final one. Okay guys, so for the final game, I did unfortunately not get to record this game just because my Gato glitched, and it's taken so long, like 3-4 hours, to even try and get wins with all these brawlers because there's some of the worst brawlers in the game. Unfortunately, I can't show the gameplay, but you can see the proof that I did actually win a game with every single skin. But let me know whether you like these type of challenges, whether you want to see more. Let me know down in the comment section below your favorite skin and also the challenges that you want to see. So yeah, don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.